व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर्येके कुरुनन्दना बहुशाखा हि अनन्तश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्. After reading scriptures for nearly now 25 years of our life, we could come to a conclusion that if we have to give something to the society, it is nothing but education. Even the inspiration from these books were in that direction. Patana Patana Yajana Yajana Dhana Pratigraha. Patana Patana, one should learn to make others learned. So it was a very important aspect again is education. So we strongly felt years back, might be say about say 10 years or 12 years back, that we should go in the line of education. We should educate people, we should educate the society, we should educate the kids. So in this whole process, when we endeavor to educate the society and the elders, we could find that the pace at which the world is going, these two category of people, the society and the elders, couldn't understand what we want to do, why they should get educated in this manner, because already their life has been supported by many aspects and which they cannot give up to bring a change in their life. So we understood that if we have to do anything, we have to bring that from the younger age. Only we can rectify a plant when the seedling grows into a small sprout. Whatever we have to give samskar, only we have to do at the beginning stage, not when it becomes a tree. That is a fact that everybody knows. So we determined from the beginning, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, we were one pointed in our understanding that unless and until we get into educational field to serve this society cannot accept it, rather it cannot take a thing for a better change. So long time back, might be 10 or 12 years approximately, that time we were sitting in our group to think about how to do it. So then we started using our basic training tool, that is our preaching of Bhagavad Gita. Our Gurujanas trained us in teaching Bhagavad Gita to others. So we took this as the instrument, our Acharyas have given this as the process. So we started with the Bhagavad Gita and we traveled to various villages and started preaching and getting people together. After when they come together, we gave them the understanding that what has to be done to the society so that it can be a better place to live for everyone. So a lot of people came together. So in that we selected few men who were inspired that this is the process, those who can understand that educating the kids are the means to bring a change in the society. So we then travel to places to find a place where we have to do. So in this village where we are living, which is called Kammakeri, which is in the Ramdurg Taluka, where we were preaching Bhagavad Gita, this was also one of the villages where we were doing Bhagavad Gita courses. Here there were a lot of people who were inspired and they were also learning Bhagavad Gita under our direction. So here people were interested that they would like to live in our association, they would like to learn more things here. So it was a very inspiring thing. The village was wonderful, the people were very nice, they were very in a helping mood in many aspects. Especially they had so many talents in him, especially when we were, because already we have been evolved with what we want to educate, that in our mind. We could understand the lackings that was there in the society and we could understand what we have to fill, how the gaps have to be filled. Now this cannot be done by one person, so it requires many people. That's how the education can happen. We are not self-sufficient in our in a complete way. We have certain talents, but still it is not sufficient to educate a child. So we decided that where there is sufficient, where there is an environment, where there is good inheritance, there we will do this service. So in this Uttara Karnataka, we could find, when I came to this place of Uttara Karnataka, I found there were bullock carts and people were plowing the land with bulls. And this was really good. There were a lot of bullock carts and bulls that were been, I am speaking of 10 years back. So that time I could find there were a lot of people doing, even in this modern times, they were still working with cows and bulls. So this was a good sign, where there is a lot of our ancestral inheritance still there. Because education, as I told, requires all these factors. So we decided that we do something in this region. So this was one of the major factors to decide the place. But in that place, where we have to locate ourselves was a challenge. We are a zero budget people. We hardly had any money even for our basic life. But we had a big desire to do these things. So when we are expressing ourselves in front of people, I pray to the Lord that He guides us in the whole process. We, our team, we were praying to the Lord that we get a right place where we can do this service to the society and a service to our acharyas. So gradually, when people were also inspired, as I told earlier, when we landed up in this place, we were feeling a sense that this could be a right place to do things. And when we expressed this feeling to the villagers where we were preaching years together, they also became very joyful and they told that, Guruji, this is the place, then we are really interested to contribute. We are ready to help in all the ways whichever you tell. And this was very inspiring for us. Because to bring a child, there is a society is required, good parents are required, good friends are required, a lot of people who have innumerable skills are required. So many things are required to bring one child to do a better service to the society.